Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's video. In this video, we are going to talk about HSK4 listening part section 2. Here is some tips for you how you can solve easily and correctly. And these are question type. Today we will going to solve some question from 11 to 35. Why 11 to 35? In second section we have 11 to 25. Here you can see this is the example and this is a short dialogue, so you have to find correct answer from this short dialogue. From 11 to 25, every question, every audio have a short dialogue, and then you have to find the correct answer. From 26 to 35, there is a long dialogue, you have to find the correct answer. But in this video I will give you best tips. Also we will solve together how we can solve this kind of question. We'll see all kind of tips and tricks. Okay, why I choose 11 to 35? Because here each audio, for example 25, for 25 there is one audio, for 24 there is another audio. The audio is separate for each question. Also from 26 to 35, for each question you have one audio, so it's easy for you to answer. Although the dialogue is big, you don't need to be worried. I will give you best tips, then you can understand how we can easily answer this kind of question. From 26 to 35, for each question you have one audio, but from 36 to 45, for two question you have one audio. For two question you have one audio. This one is little bit harder than previous part, so but you will solve together, it will not be hard. So for each two question you have one audio, that's why I separate them from 11 to 35, and in other video we will talk about from 36 to 45 question. Okay, so you understand what we are going to do today. And there is some important tips for you. Before listen the audio, what you have to do, the first things, you have to read all of the options carefully. This is the important things. If you can read all of the key option carefully, then you will understand what kind of context, what kind of topic they will talk about. And the second option, do not guess prematurely. What does it mean? It means before you listen, for example you read some option and then you start engaging. For example, maybe this thing's gonna happen, maybe that thing's gonna happen. No, don't do this. Before listen the audio, don't guess anything. After listen the audio you can guess, no problem. After listen the audio you can guess what happened and where happened, who happened these things, like this. And tips number 3, when you read the option, you have to focus on the important keyword is verb. Most important keyword is verb, noun, and then adjective, also negative word. When you listen some negative word, you have to be careful. Also number is also important keyword, because when you listen number, date, they will not give you exactly same things. There will be one trap. For example, in audio, you listen one number, but the number they write in option, same number, but they write in different way. Same date, they write in different way. So also for verb. Also another things I didn't mention, sorry, anonym and syntron. These two what? Anonym, sorry, anonym and synonym what? So same meaning. For example, you listen one word in audio, but in your option there is another word, but they have same meaning. You have to also understand these things. Okay, I hope you understand what I want to say. Number is trap for you. Number is trap for you. Be careful. Also, negative word is trap for you. And when you listen the audio, what you have to do? You have to listen the exactness. For example, the option you have to read, you need to focus on them and try to understand the context, because all the time the option maybe 2, 3, 4, 5% the answer will not directly mention in audio. Then you have to understand the context, what kind of topics in this audio they mention. You have to understand the topics. Okay, but almost all of the time they give the correct answer in audio, but sometimes in some case they don't mention the correct answer in audio. You have to understand what happened in this audio. You have to guess. Yeah, option 2, eliminate the wrong answer. Most of the time, be careful. Most of the time there is two option is related to the audio. Two option is related to audio. Another two option, they have no relation with audio. The two option have relation with audio. One is trap for you, one is correct answer, and two is irrelevant. All of the question have same pattern. Most of the time two is irrelevant. There is no relationship with this option with audio. And for these two I already mentioned it, so be careful about it. We'll solve it, then you can understand everything clearly. And pay attention negative word, I already mentioned it here, also mention it here, but I didn't mention the number and date. Number and date, they are trap for you. Number, date, and negative word. Negative word, they can make it negative in two ways. One is they use not for making something negative. Also they can use opposite word. For example, good and not bad, they also can make opposite word for make it negative. I hope you understand what I mean. And don't overthink, because you don't have many time. So when you listen the audio, when for example, not when, after complete the audio, try to answer the question within few seconds, because if you spend more time in one question, you don't have enough time for think about the second question. So when you after complete the listening part, within few second I told you, within for example 4 or 5 seconds, you have to select the correct answer. If you have a confusion, I don't know which one is correct answer, you can select any one, which one you feel is maybe correct answer. So don't spend so much time on one question, otherwise the next question answer you cannot answer it correctly. Okay, go to okay.
一共15个题，每题听一次。例如，该加油了，去机场的路上有加油站吗？有。
The first one is example. Okay, First one is example. You don't need to be hurry for this one.
你放心吧。男的主要是什么意思？
Go ahead.
现在开始第11题。
现在开始第10题。Within 5 or 6 seconds. Within 5 and 6 seconds, you have to read all of this option. So if you start now for preparing HSK4, maybe it's difficult for you, but every day by practicing you can improve your ability. You have to read all of this option within few seconds. So for example, here the option 1, I cannot write it here. What can I do? Okay, I just mentioned option 1. If I say option 1, you can say this option. Okay, how can I mention this option? Okay, this. So which one is important? What we have to read within 5 or 6 seconds. So if you can read all of this option, I mean the complete option, this complete part is better for you, but I know some of you don't have this ability to read all parts within 5 or 6 seconds. So you have to focus important word. For example, I already mentioned in my tips part, verb is most important. Here you can see which one is important what. May, have not, and this is the noun G, meiji. There is no pepper. And this one, mei fa. Mei fa means haven't sent or didn't send. Number C, tainji. This is noun tainji. We want to listen tainji in audio. And chuanjianji, fax machine. I already told you there is 2 option is totally irrelevant to the audio, so you have to cross out after listening the audio. Cross out them after listening the audio. Okay, let's start listening. So now we will just focus this word. Okay, this few word in audio, and we try to understand what they want to say.
题11，我上午发的那份传真，你收到了吧？没收到。等等，我看一下。抱歉，没纸了，麻烦您再发一遍吧。女的为什么没收到传真？
女的为什么没收到传真 ？Why? In the audio, some of you listen to 传真。传真后面有什么 ？After 传真 you can see G. There was G. What does it mean? 传真机 and 传真 they are not similar. 传真机 means fax machine. So we didn't listen anything about fax machine. 打印机 you also didn't listen anything about 打印机。Okay, let's listen it again. And 男的没发 So in audio we listen Nanda. Nanda means the boy or the man. He told that he sent a message, and the girl she say I didn't receive. Here this is the wrong answer. Negative word. In audio we listen Nanda fa, but here in this option we see Nanda me fa. So this is the trap for you. Negative word. Okay, let's listen it again. And I told you most of the time you will find the correct answer in your audio, but in sometimes you have to understand the audio because you will not find exactly same keyword in audio. you have to understand and then you have to mark the correct answer, but these are rare case. Okay, let's listen it again please.
现在开始第11题。11，
我上午发的那份传真，你收到了吧？
没收到。
发了传真你收到了吧？发了传真 The boy he said 我发了 I already sent. This is the wrong answer. We also cross out them, so we have only this option. Okay, listen it again. And the girl she say 我还没收到。
现在开始第11题。11，
我上午发的那份传真，你收到了吧？
没收到。等等，我看一下。抱歉，没纸了，麻烦您再发一遍吧。女的为什么没收到传真？
没纸了，没纸了。We listen exactly same word in audio. This is the correct answer. Okay, now within few seconds you have to don't spend so much time on question 11. Within few seconds you have to decide which one is correct answer and then select it, and then started reading the option of next question. So what is the option of next question? The first one is Jianglai future. The second one, no, option B is Li Xiang ideal. C is Xiao Shuo, and D is Jiyue career or job. Okay, we'll listen this word in audio.
12，这本小说讲了一个爱情故事。
这本小说讲了一个爱情故事。小说。Okay, we have to also understand the question. Okay, sometimes not. Okay, we also need to understand the question. Okay, let's listen.
是很浪漫，让人特别感动。
你们女孩子就是喜欢看这种小说。
他们在谈论什么？
他们在谈论什么？谈论 means discussion. What are they discuss? They are discussed about 小说。小说。小说 they mention 2 times in the audio. Okay, let's listen it again.
12，这本小说讲了一个爱情故事，很浪漫，让人特别感动。
你们女孩子就是喜欢看这种小说。
他们在谈论什么？
他们在谈论什么？小说。For this question, after solving this question, you understand. You will find same. Sorry. The option you will find exactly in audio. This option you also find exactly the same audio, same things in audio. So as I told you before, you will find most of the answer in audio. So just you need to listen them carefully. Okay, now for question 13, before solving the question you have to understand the option. The first one is Pantianjan, or you can listen something Tianjan, or Pan means this is the bar, apply for visa. And option B, Chu Shui Xiao, if they talk about school then we can select this is the correct answer. Ta Yu, sorry, not Yu, Ta Wang Qiu, play tennis. Ta Yu Mao Qiu, play badminton. So now we just focus this word when the audio is running. Okay, let's start. Also, I told you 2 option is totally irrelevant. They have no relationship with audio most of the time.
13，
明天我们一起去打网球，好吗？
我上午要去使馆办签证，我回来以后直接去找你。他们明天一起做什么？
他们明天一起做什么？ Do you know what does it mean by 一起? 一起 means together. What will they do together tomorrow? So some of you listen Pantianjan in audio, but this is not a correct answer. They don't go together for applying visa. They play basketball together. So you have to understand these tricks. Okay, let's listen it again. 13 Why?
你们女孩子就是喜欢看这种小说。
他们在谈论什么？13，
Okay.
明天我们一起去打网球，好吗？
我上午要去使馆办签证，我回来以后
The girl, she say, I have to go to embassy for applying my visa. Not they do it together.
直接去找。
That's why I told you you have to understand the question. If the question say what does what does this girl do, and then you can say this girl will pantianjan. This girls goes to embassy. Then the correct answer should be A. If the question is related to girls, then the correct answer should be A. Now the question is not related with girls. This question is related with both of them, girls and boy.
找你。
我们一起去打网球，好吗？
我上午要去使馆办签证，我回来以后直接去找你。他们明天一起做什么？
This one, 打网球. Okay, don't spend so much time. Within few seconds, you just select which one is correct answer, then go for next question. 14. First, you need to do what? We have to read all of this option carefully. The first one, 出国不想 not. So this is not and this is a verb. So you have to be careful about this. And one means change something. 想 means suitcase. So just focus on 出国 one, and here which one is meet 符合 or 规定. You just read one option, not one option, one word, and try to listen in audio. Sorry, what I say. Try to match this word with audios. And the 回来, this is the important word, because we don't have enough time to read all the word. If your reading capability is not that much good, it's okay, you just read the important word. I already mentioned what is important word. The most important word is verb, then noun, and then adjective, number. These are important words. So here, this is the verb 出国 means go abroad, and one means change, and 符合 means match, and this one 回来 means come back. So we'll listen, we'll try to match this word with audio. Okay, let's listen the audio.
14，你这次出国要2个多星期，得多带几件衣服。
带这么多东西，恐怕我得换个大一点儿的行李箱。
男的是什么意思？
男的是什么意思？ What does the man means? Maybe some of you understand. If you don't understand, it's okay. We listen exactly, so it's not moving or what. We listen exactly this word in audio. One question answer. One, this verb we listen exactly same option in audio. Okay, listen it again.
四
And another things I told you, there is two option is related to it. Related to audio. These two option is related to audio. One is trap for you, one is correct answer. So this is correct answer, this is trap for you, because in audio we listen to guo, but you have to read the word before guo. Here it's mentioned 不相, it means doesn't want. 不相 don't want. But in audio we listen something 去过要 they didn't mention anything, they don't want to go anywhere. Okay, this is trap for you. Listen it again, please.
你这次出
Yeah, okay.
14，你这次出国要2个多星期。
这次出国2个多星期 but we didn't. Why? We didn't listen anything. 不想出国 Okay, this is the wrong answer.
得多带几件衣服。
带这么多东西，恐怕我得换个大一点儿的行李箱。
换个 means change. 换个大一点行李箱 or 箱子 they are same meaning.
男的是什么意思？
So don't spend so much time on number 14 question. Within few seconds you have to read the option of 15, number 15. So the first one is pang. Pang means fat. Pang means fat. Fat. And D, show. Non-show. Non-show means uncomfortable or feeling bad. And here Jianfei means to reduce your weight or dieting, something like this. And the number option is 辛苦 work hard. So we just listen, we just try to match this word with audio. Okay, 辛苦 Jianpei, non-show, and pang. Okay, let's listen the audio.
15，
你最近瘦了很多，工作很辛苦吗？
不是，以前太胖了，我正在减肥，我真的瘦了。
So what we have listened in the audio? Pang. Pian pang and pang, they are not same word, okay? You have to be careful about this. In audio we listened pang, but this pang, pian pang, they are not same meaning. In audio we listen 我以前胖 I was fat, now I lost my weight. 减肥了 And the boy he say 工作辛苦吗 The girl said no, I lost my weight or I reduced my weight. Okay, listen it again, then you can understand it clearly.
关于女的，可以知道什么？
关于女的可以知道什么 What can you know about the women?
带这么多东西，恐怕我得换个大一点的行李箱。
难的是什么意思？15。
Okay, focus.
你最近瘦了很多，工作很辛苦吗？
This is a question. 工作很辛苦吗? The boy, he say, you have lost a lot of weight recently. Is the work very tough? This is the question, not the correct answer, okay? Or if the question is like this, what does the boy say it? And then maybe this is the correct answer. But the question is what we can learn or what we can know about the woman. That's why this is C is correct answer. I hope you understand. If the question is related to the boy, what does the boy say it? And then D option is correct answer. Why? Because the boy asks the girl, you have lost weight recently. Is your work very tough? And then the girl said, no, I lost my weight. In question, they say, what we know about the girl? We know about her, she lost her weight. Okay.
不是。15。
你最近瘦了很多，工作很辛苦吗？
不是，以前太胖了，我正在减肥。我真的瘦了。
以前太胖了。以前太胖 and 变胖 they are not same meaning. Okay, C is correct answer. I hope you understand.
关于女的，可以知道什么？
关于女的可以知道什么？ In your exam, final exam, you'll see one question. This all option in one slide, not like this. Okay. In your final exam, you will not see all of the question at the same time. For example, now you are listening about you are listening the audio of 16. This option, only this option show in your computer, not other option. Okay, now number 16, we have to read the option carefully. The first option is she. She means she is also a verb. Is a student. Is a student and is not a student. We have to be careful about this. And chanjia means participate or restarted. Chanjia. And Yijing BA graduation. These are important keyword. We just try to listen them in audio. And here Junpei Kaoshi. Jai Junpei Kaoshi. Now he is preparing.
16。你明年就毕业了，现在开始找工作了吗？
没有，我正在准备研究生考试。
关于
现在准备研究生考试，准备。And some of you listen. 毕业 This before 毕业 you can read this one. This is not the same thing we listen from the audio. This means 已经毕业 already graduated. But in audio we listen he is still not graduate. He'll graduate in next year. 明年毕业 So this is wrong answer. And 找工作 means find a job. 参加工作 this is irrelevant. Not relevant to it. Not relevant to the audio. And 研究生 means master's student. He is not a master's student. He say he is preparing for master's student. So this is also irrelevant. Okay, listen it again.
于男的， 16。 你明年就毕业了，现在开始找工作了吗？
没有，我正在准备研究生考试。
关于男的，可以知道什么？
I hope you understand. Okay, within few seconds now, read the option of number 17. The first option is Da Sao. Da Sao means clean, Tang Ren means wet. What does it mean? Passion, mountain climbing, and D is Go shopping. So we have to listen what kind of topics they are talking about.
17.
等等我啊，我实在爬不动了。
真没力气啦。那好吧，我们先休息休息，一会儿继续。他们最可能在做什么？
他们最可能在做什么？ What does it mean? What are they most likely doing? Some of you listen in audio. Tang tang, tang tang wa. I want please wait for me. Tang tang wa. This is a tang, and some of you select this is the correct answer. No, no, no. This is not correct answer. In the question say, what are they most likely doing? 他们在做什么？最可能做什么？ In audio, the girl say, no, not girl, the boy say, 当当我是在爬不动。爬 means climb mountain. 爬不动 means I can't climb it anymore. Okay, listen it again. So rest of the option is this two is irrelevant, no relation with audio, so you don't need to read this. Also this, I mean, you don't need to care about this. So this two is related to your audio. One is trap, one is correct answer.
17.
Okay, listen
等
carefully.
等我啊，我实在爬不动了。
真没力气啦。那好吧，我们先休息休息，一会儿继续。他们最可能在做什么？
他们最可能在做什么？他们最可能 mountain climbing or climbing mountain. Okay, within few seconds you answer the question. Don't spend so much time and read the option of question 18. The first one is humorous, and B is Hennango, very sad, and Chushin, careful. Chushin, careful. May or no have nation. Nation means patience. So we have to listen this word nation, Sushin, Nango, emo, or related to what?
18. 我希望我的男朋友又高又帅，还要非常幽默。
你说
Yomo. We listen this word yomo.
的是我吗？
根据对话，可以知道男的怎么样。
Okay, listen again.
18. 我希望我的男朋友又高又帅，还要非常幽默。
你说的是我吗？
根据对话，可以知道男的怎么样。
Ganju, you are listen. Ganju cho đoán hoa cho cái nanda chân mày ang. According to the dialogue, what can you know about the man? The girl, she say, I hope my boyfriend is tall, handsome, very humorous, And then the man say, 你说的是我吗? Are you talking about me? And then the question part. So which option you listen in the audio? The first option is your mouth. Okay, now read the option for 19. The first option is, okay, first one is and Suan means so, and Tian means sweet, and Xian means salty. What does it mean? And La means spicy, and La is spicy. Okay, we have to listen this word in audio.
19，
今天的汤怎么这么咸呐？
讲嘛什么咸呐？咸。Which one? Option C. Sorry. We listen exactly this one. 咸。讲嘛这么咸呐？ Okay, listen again.
啊，对不起，对不起，肯定是我放错了，把盐当成糖了。今天的汤怎么样？
今天的汤怎么样? How is today's soup? So the other option, they in the audio they didn't mention the other option. So which one is correct answer? C is correct answer. Listen it again.
19，
19.
今天的汤怎么这么咸呐？
怎么这么咸呢？
对不起，对不起，肯定是我放错了，把盐当成糖了。今天的汤怎么样？
今天的汤怎么样? So they also mention, sorry, only mention option C. So option C is correct answer. So now for 20, first what we have to do, we have to read the option. The first option is shu means lost, they lost game. In means they win the match. 方式 means give up. 别方式 don't give up. 无快 happy. So now we have to understand the context. What are they talking about in the audio?
20，这场篮球赛太可惜了，我们差一点就赢了。
太可惜了 is so pity or is so bad. We are almost on. 差一点 on. It means 差 means they cannot win the game. They are almost win the game. So you have to understand the context.
只差
Listen again, please.
20，这场篮球赛太可惜了，我们差一点就赢了。
只差1分，确实可惜。
根据对话可以知道什么？
根据对话可以知道什么? According to the dialogue, what can you know? So, sorry. So this two option is totally irrelevant with the audio, so you don't need to care about this. So this two is, one of them is correct answer, one is trap for you, one is correct answer. So now you have to select which one is correct answer. In audio we listen. 他们差一点就赢了. 差 means lack of or is a negative word. Okay, cha means they can't own the game. What does it mean? It means they lose the game. So from my video you cannot be expert watching one video. You cannot be expert in HSK4 reading part, but I hope you can understand what kind of question they can ask you. You can understand the different types of question, different kind of trap. This is my goal. Okay, now
女的暑假
okay, do I need to solve this? Okay, I want to make this video for okay within 1 hour and 1 hour 20 minutes I can finish everything inshallah. So first things we have to read all of the option. Okay, first read the option. Sorry. Okay, first option is 学感情 learn piano, and 去旅游 go travel, 做生意 do business, and 做 sorry not 做锻炼身体 means exercise. So now we have to focus on 锻炼 because this is verb exercise, 生意 business, 做生意 business, 旅游 and 谈感情. This is what we want to listen in our audio. Okay.
有什么打算？我们班可能要组织大
Sorry. Okay.
21。
马上要放暑假了，去哪儿玩？你有什么计划吗？
去哪儿玩？去 means go. Okay. 去哪儿玩? So where we can go for visit or anything else.
我们
So we listen something visit. So it's not related with maybe related to business. Okay, listen it carefully.
班可能要组织大家一起去旅游，还没商量好到底去哪里呢。女的暑假有什么打算？
女的暑假有什么打算? So what are the plans? Women's plan for summer vacation. So from this audio we listen something is related to travel, right? 旅游. This is what also we listen from audio 旅游. 去 means go. You also listen this two word and other option we haven't listened. This three is totally irrelevant with audio. Okay, listen the audio again, please.
马上要放暑。
21。
马上要放暑假了，去哪儿玩？你有什么计划吗？
我们班可能要组织大家一起去旅游，还没商量好到底去哪里呢。女的暑假有什么打算？
旅游. Okay. Now read the option of question 22. 22 first option is 肚子疼. Tang means pain. Where pain. 肚子疼. And option B is 感冒. C is raw hot. And D is 穿得太少 or wear too little or wear some clothes. Okay, now listen this word in audio.
22。今天天气不是很冷，你怎么穿这么厚？
就是因为昨天穿的太少，今天感冒了，不停的咳嗽。
男的怎么了？
男的怎么了？ What happened to the man? 男的怎么了? Maybe some of you listen this word in audio. 穿的太少。The question is 男的怎么了? What happened to the man? 感冒了 because he wear okay, listen it again.
22。今天天气不是很冷，
不是很冷。
你怎么穿这么厚？
就是
你怎么穿这么厚？厚 means thick or winter cloth. Why you today is not very cold? Why you wearing so much thick cloth? And then the man say, because yesterday 我穿的少。Yesterday 我穿的少。That's why something happened with me. What happened? 他感冒了。Today I caught a cold.
是因为昨天穿的太少，今天感冒了，不停的咳嗽。
男的怎么了？
男的怎么了? What happened with this boy? So one is step for you and one is correct answer. Okay. Okay, now read the option of 23. And the first option is weekend. 周末下周 means next week. 这是什么？2周后 after 2 weeks. 下个月 next month. Okay. This is date and number. I told you when you find any number or date, be careful. Okay.
23。
调查结果还没出来吗？估计还要多长时间？
按原来的计划，大概是2周，但是我们可以提前完成，周末保证可以出来。结果什么时候出来？
结果什么时候出来? When will the result come out? 可能 maybe some of you listen this word 2周后. I told you if you see any number, there is one trap for you. 2周后 you listen in the audio. Also 周末 you also listen this word in the audio. So which one is correct answer? Now you have to decide which one is correct answer. The girl, she say, according to our plan is 2 weeks, but then she, but most of the time after but there is answer. For example, today my health is not good, but I go to class. So after but we say the important word, right? So you have to also care about but or but, however, this kind of word. So after but what she say, we can finish it early. We will publish it in this week or by this week. Okay, listen it again, please.
23。
调查结果还没出来吗？估计还要多长时间？
按原来的计划，大概是2周。
原来的计划 the original plan, but
但是我们可以提前完成，周末
提前完成 we can finish it early. 周末
保证可以出来。
周末 means weekend. I guarantee it can come out by this weekend. So which one is correct answer? When the result would come out? Jammu, this weekend. Okay, now read the option for 24. The first one is Ishang, doctor, Tayu, tour guide, and what is this? My Jiaju, furniture seller, and this is Kai Chujuzo, taxi driver. Okay, listen.
结果什么时候出来？
结果什么时候出来
24。你好，我在这里买家具，你们负责送吗？
当然，
家具 Which one? 家具 So, 家具 is related to this one. Jiaju is related to what? This is tour guide. It's not related to tour guide. It's also not related to hospital or doctor. Also taxi driver. Maybe it's related to taxi driver. Okay, we'll listen.
我们免费在24小时内送到您要求的地方。
男的是做什么的？
Nanda Shijo Shanmada. What does the man do? Okay, listen again.
24。你好，我在这里买家具，你们负责送吗？
当然，我们免费在24小时内送到您要求的地方。
男的是做什么的？
Nanda Shijo Shanmada. So, you don't need to. We already solved many questions. So, most of the time you don't need to understand everything. Just when the keyword, when in audio they mention the option, you have to listen that part carefully. For example, this part we already listened these things, and the other option they in audio they haven't mentioned the other option, so they are wrong answer. I don't want to make it explain. No, I don't want to make it difficult for making a big explanation. $25. Oh, okay, first we need to read the option. Sorry, I forget. The first option is 我不会. It means I don't know. 我不会马上来 coming right away or within few moments I will come. Can't explain. 没法解释means explain, so this is important word. Lie means come, this is important word. Who is important word. And what is this? This is 解决means solve. Okay, we need to listen this word in audio.
25。
小黄，打扰你一下，我这台电脑打不开了，你来帮我看看。
好，你等我5分钟。女的是什么意思？
女的是什么意思？女的是什么意思？ What does the woman means? Is this... Why is not moving? Sorry. 我不会 Does she say anything about this? 我不会 The girl say, wait for me 5 minutes. 等我5分钟 This word girl say 等我5分钟 So it's not related to this. 不能解决没解决 and 解决不了 can't solve. She also don't mention this. She say, the boy say, can you come because my computer is not working? And then the girl say, okay, within few minutes I will come. So give me 5 minutes. What does it mean? within 5 minutes I will come. You have to understand this. Okay, listen it again.
25。
小黄，打扰你一下，我这台电脑打不开了，
打不开。
你来帮我看看。
好，你等我5分钟。女的是什么意思？
等我5分钟。Okay, how? The boy said, can you help me to look at this computer? And then the girl say, okay, wait for 5 minutes. So what does it mean? After 5 minutes she will come, mashallah. So these are not related to it, the audio. So this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. (26) Now prepare for 27.
第3部分，一共20个题。
This is section 3, HSK3 listen, not HSK3, HSK4 listening part, section 3. Why we want to solve this question also in this video? Because this part I already mentioned to you. They have one dialogue and then we have to answer one question from 26 to 35. From 36 to 45 we will make another video for explaining that question, because these questions are a little bit difficult, not so much difficult, a little bit.
例如，
So first one is the example. You don't need to be worried about this one, just skip it.
现在开始第26。
Actually 26 is start. First things, we have to read all of this option carefully. The first one is 医院 hospital, Pingguan hotel, Tushuguan library, Tiuguan stadium. If they talk about games, then maybe it's in a stadium. If they talk about book, it's library. If they talk about something related to how to say, disease or doctor or anything else, then we can say they are talking about yuan, and this is hotel. Okay, let's listen.
6题。26，姓名、年龄、性别、联系电话都写在这张表上。
好的，是在1楼打针吗？
对，1楼。
大针 means get injection.
哦，就在对面。一会儿请把这张表交给护士。
好的。
Hoshi means nurse. So okay, complete.
谢谢你。
男的最可能在哪儿？
What is the man most likely? Okay, listen again. I hope
写在这张表。
this time you can understand it clearly.
现在开始第26题。26，姓名、年龄、性别、联系电话都写在这张表上。
好的，是在1楼打针吗？
对，1楼，就在对面。一会儿请把这张表交给护士。
好的，谢谢你。
男的最可能在哪儿？
So Nanda Ji Kanongjai Hospital. So the boy most probably or most likely in hospital. So we understand by who, she or Tajan, these two what? By these two what we understand? They are in hospital. Okay, now read the option of question. And these options are totally irrelevant with the audio. So you can easily understand. 27 is the first option is handshake very strange. B Han Supian, very casual. Han Ipan, very ordinary. Han Jenshi, very formal. Okay, we just listen this Jenshi, Ipan, Supian, Chigwai. This is what we try to listen in audio. Wait a moment, it will start.
27.
今天穿得很正式啊，
正式，
有什么？
正式，正式。
是吗？
下午的会议邀请了几个外国人，我的任务是翻译。
明白了，是那几个校长吧？你们这是国际会议呀？
完全正确。女的打扮的怎么样？
女的打扮的怎么样？ How is the woman dressed? So this is what we didn't listen in the audio. Ipan, Supian, also Chigwai. This is what we didn't listen in the audio. Okay, let's listen it again.
是啊，有什么事？
27.
今天穿得很正式啊，有什么事吗？
下午的会议邀请了几个外国人，我的任务是翻译。
明白了，是那几个校长吧？你们这是国际会议呀？
完全正确。女的打扮的怎么样？
女的打扮的怎么样？ So from first line we'll get the answer. 你今天穿得很正式啊。Your dress is very formal today. Okay, now read the option of 28. The first option is Zhuang So had a car accident. Zhuang means accident. Zhuang So accident. So Shudu Taiman, Shudu spirit is. So this is an important word. Zhuang Man means slow. And if you listen man in the audio, then you have to listen what in the audio mentioned before man or after man, and you have to read also these things. What is the things mentioned in the option before man or after man? For example, here mentioned so shu tai man. It means car spirit too slow. And Zhizhou, reporter. What does it mean? Xiaoxin, careful. Okay, listen the audio.
28. 危险！你开得太快了。
好吧，好吧，我开慢点儿。
你现在把车停下，我来开。
开得太快啊！开得太快啊！ What does it mean? It means you are driving too fast. But here in the option you can see one option is given. So Shu Taiman, the speed of car is so slow. So this is totally opposite option. And two option I already told you, totally irrelevant, no relation with the audio. Okay.
我真受不了。看得怎么样？28. 危险！你开得太快了。
好吧，好吧，我开慢点儿。
你现在把车停下，我来开。我真受不了你了。
你干什么呀？你不是也刚学会几天吗？
至少比你开得慢。通过对话 可以知道什么？
通过对话可以知道什么？通过 What can you know from this dialogue? You know the girl is careful because the boy is driving so fast, and then the girl say you are driving so fast. Men say okay, I'll drive slower, and the women say stop the car, I want to drive. So what we know from this dialogue, we know they are not reporter, option they are not reporter, or there is no accident happened, or their car is very not slow. So which one is correct answer? D is correct answer. So now read the option for 29. So I will not make this video more bigger, okay? Now we'll solve only these two questions and then finish this video. The first one is Shangping la. Shangping means get sick. And B, lost computer. C, forgot password. D, one, sorry, not one, Nong Huai Jingjala. So which one is keyword? Jingja, you try to listen Jingja, Mima, password. And here, then now, you try to listen then now. And if you listen it in audio and then try to understand what the things is mentioned in audio. For example, here mentioned diola then now means lost computer, and you have to understand what is mentioned in the audio about computer. If they are not, they have no relation, and then you have to cross it out. Okay, listen the audio.
29，
我把电脑的密码忘了，怎么办呢？
电脑的密码，电脑的密码忘了 means I forget the password of
别
computer.
着急，我有一个好主意，
你有什么办法？快说！
重新买个电脑不就行了？
我都急死了，你不帮忙还跟我开玩笑。
男的怎么了？
Nanda Jamala, what happened to the man? Nanda Jamala. So the other option haven't mentioned in the audio. So which one is correct answer? C is correct answer. So now read the option of C. So there is one number. I told you when you see number, be careful about it. This is a trap for you. The first option is Udian means 5 o'clock. Shapan Hu after work. Mintian tomorrow. 下个星期 next week.
30，附近那家银行几点下班？你知道吗？
5点，对，是5点。
那来不及了，我本来打算去取点钱。
明天吧，他们周6也上班。
女的最可能什么时候去银行？
女的最可能什么时候去银行 When will be the most probably or most exact time the girls will go to the bank? So this is the question. So from the audio what we listen, the girl she say, do you know the bank near, not bank, do you know what time the bank will close? And then the man say Udian. And then women say it's so late, I cannot go there. Laipuji, there is not enough time to go there right now. I want to withdraw some money. And then the man say tomorrow you can come tomorrow. They also work in tomorrow. And then question when the girls will go. So which one is correct answer? Mintian. not Udian. Udian, the question is when the girl will go to the bank. Most probably time or most exact time when, not Udian. It's Mintian. I think if you listen the audio again, then you can understand it clearly.
30.
Okay.
附近那家银行几点下班？你知道吗？
5点，对，是5点。
那来不及了，我本来打算去取点钱。
明天吧，他们周6也上班。
女的最可能什么时候去银行？
Người duy có năng săn mắt siêu when go to银行. When the girl will go to the bank. Duy có năng most probably. Mintian. Because they also open it Mintian. Okay, I don't want to make this video any more longer. I hope I can give you the best tips during these times. And thank you everyone if you watch it from the starting point to end point. Please write a comment, and if you like it, please write a comment to like your video. Okay, bye bye, Tachia.